Lucy, good work today. Here is a review video for you. We're at 3 and 5 on the A and G strings. And then here, you slide from 3 to 5, but then you go to 6 and you pluck that string again, so you don't run out of steam and have a weak sounding ending note. I'm sorry. You notice I'm doing 4 repeats here. This is just to encourage my students and remind you guys about the importance of correct repetition. It really does help it to get into your brain and more, you know, eventually to get into your fingers. You were doing real well with it. So anyway, we're bum, bum, da, da, bum. And then this pluck gets you into the beginning of your next octave pattern. So once you're here, da, bum, 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 ba, dum. Let's practice just that part. Da, da, da. Notice you pluck that twice. Da. The second time you pluck it, you slide. Da, da, da. Time. Now let's try putting it together. There you go. There's twice. One more. Here we go. So there's your first couple shapes where you're working off of this and this for your octave patterns. Now, since you have slid up from 8 to 10, you've got to have a nice, easy way of getting back to 4 and 6. Remember what I told you about those little position marker dots that you see on the neck of your guitar here on the edge of the neck? That's a great way. Go in between the dots at 3 and 5, and there's your first finger sorted. And so you've got that same pattern, only you're on 2 lower strings, right? The A and the D strings. And now instead of going higher, we're moving the opposite direction. We're moving lower. We're moving down. And we are sliding from 4 to 3 and then plucking when you get down to 1. Now you're on the big frets. This is going to feel different here, even though it's the same pattern. It's going to feel different on the big frets than it did when you were working higher up like this. Okay, so that's a good argument for warming up like this. So that your fingers can be comfortable with that same pattern in all those different places where you're using it, because you're kind of all over the neck with this. So anyway, I'm sorry. That was one pluck with a slide like that, and then bum, 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 bum. I'm hitting every one of those. Bum, 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 bum. You're not sliding from here down. You're going bum, 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 just plucking it. Now, let's see where we want to go. That's twice. Let's do a couple more times. One more time. Now I wonder if we can put this together. Let's try. And then where? Oops. Did you hear I was a little sloppy there. It's easy to do that when you have string skips. If you find that you're like me just then, like you have an inaccuracy, the best thing you can do is slow down. Don't try for speed before you really have it nailed for accuracy. Let's go again. And then here, let me try it 3 more times. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit because I don't want to mess up. Let me do it twice more. I flubbed that one a little bit. Did you hear? Let me go one more time. There you go. Okay. I'll take a look at this and we'll add on whatever needs to be added on next week. Good work tonight, Lucy. Take care. See you soon. Bye.